Hey guys, and welcome back to a new video on this channel. I'm Sabi from Code Revolution. So today I will show you how to scrape soccer live scores using the Crawlomatic plugin. So I found here a nice website which lists scores in real time, and right now they are all finished, so all matches are finished, and you can take directly this data and use it on your website using the Crawlomatic plugin. So I will link all tools and plugins that I use in this video's description. So you will need the Crawlomatic plugin for this. Currently it's on a Cyber Week sale, 50% discounted. Also you will need a CSSSteal Chrome extension to get also the styling of the pages, and you will need this free plugin WP Add Custom CSS to add the CSS from the site that you extract to your own WordPress site. So you will need three things: the Crawlomatic plugin, CSSSteal, and WP Add Custom CSS. So now let me show you how you will be able to work with this. So let's open up my WordPress site here, and I have Crawlomatic already active, and also the Add Custom CSS plugin. So if you want to add the Add Custom CSS plugin, you can do this in the first place. Simply go plugins, add new, and write Add Custom CSS, hit enter, and WP Add Custom CSS you can install and activate it for free. After this step, you should go to CSSSteal Chrome extension and install it. I will link it in this video's description. Also, other similar extensions will work. If you want, if you want to use your own, you are ready to go with your own extension. So CSSSteal is just an example that works. Okay, so now let's go to Crawlomatic, and we can create a new page where we will host our scraped data. So let's create a new page, and live World Cup scores. Okay, and here we will be able to add our shortcode from Crawlomatic. So if you want to go with the shortcode, you can use the Crawlomatic Scraper shortcode, which is listed here, the Crawlomatic Scraper, or in this video I will use a Gutenberg block because it is much easier to handle and manage. So for this, click on the plus and click Browse All. Scroll down until you see Crawlomatic Scraper shortcode and add it to your page. So this is the Crawlomatic Scraper shortcode. You will see that it has many options, and you can check its documentation if you click on this link. This is the official documentation of the scraper, but now let me show you how you can set it up right now on your site. So let's copy the URL that we wish to scrape. In this case is the SkySports.com World Cup results URL, and paste it here in the URL input field. So now we have already the plugin set up to target this URL. Now we will inspect the part of the content that we need to scrape, and we will go and highlight the part that we wish to extract. So we will see that if we move our mouse here, things will change in the upper section and other things will be highlighted. And if we move our mouse here, we will see that the content will be highlighted that we wish to scrape. If we lower this part here, we will see that the entire content is highlighted if we hover our mouse here. So now let's get this class, because we will see that this div has a class matches block large, and simply copy it. So this is the method on how to tell the plugin that, hey, I want this part of the page that we scrape to be extracted and to be shown on my site. And now let's scroll down until you see query type, and in the query type you should select class. If you don't see the class option here, then you need to update Crawlomatic to the latest version, because I added this feature recently in a recent update for Crawlomatic. So please update your plugin to the latest version and you will find this new feature added. In the query string we can paste the class that we copied from the website, and all we have to do is hit publish. So this will allow us to get a raw, so here it is, the raw content from the source site. We will still need to work on it a bit to make it look better and to work better on our site, because as you can see it is not that good right now. So first of all, let's go back to our shortcode here from our Gutenberg block here, and if you check you will see that there are many links in the content going back to SkySports. So to remove them, hit the strip links from content and set it to 1 and update the post. So if we refresh the site now, you will see that links are gone. Okay, strip images from content, set it to 1 and hit update. And also this sky bat large image will be removed. Okay, next step, let's get the CSS from the post. So for this, if we install the CSSSteal extension and we have it active, we can once again inspect the page, preferably inspect the part that you wish to scrape, and all you have to do is go to the part that you scraped, and here on the right, if you don't see the CSSSteal, then click on this little arrow and click CSSSteal. It will be empty. After you do this, so it's important you do this in this order. So first of all, open the developer console by hitting F12 in Chrome, then go to CSSSteal and click on CSSSteal. It should be empty. Now hover over the content you wish to scrape. So in my case is this, which we highlighted and scraped, and simply click on it. Now in CSSSteal you should see this. Click on it so it's green and checked, and now click Get CSS. After you get this and you wait a bit, you will get the CSS here listed. So select all, be sure to select the entire CSS part and copy it. Now after you have installed on your own WordPress site the WP Add Custom CSS, if you scroll down here, you will see Custom CSS. So let's paste the custom CSS we copied from CSSSteal and update the post. Now if we go to a front end of our site and refresh it, you will see that it is looking much better now. It is almost the same as on the source site. Okay, now let's remove also some unwanted parts that we see here. So sorry, so for example, let's hit inspect on our site, and if we see parts that we need to be removed, let's simply right click and hit inspect on them. So we see that this part has the class matches batting. So let's copy this class and go to the shortcode, and you will need to search for content stripping query type and set it to class, and here paste the class that you want to remove. Also there are these hours and times which should also be removed, so this has the class matches date. So copy the matches date, go back to your shortcode, add a comma here to separate the classes that you copied, so and paste the matches date class. So you have the first class comma and the second class. Now update and refresh the site. So you will see that the unwanted parts have disappeared now, and we have a nicely looking score, and this will be automatically updated by Crawlomatic by the cache timeout you set here. So if you set here a smaller value in minutes, then Crawlomatic will automatically update this table once in a while. So one more thing, if you want to add the scores in red as they are here, you need to hit inspect and highlight the matches team scores. So you will also be able to get the CSS of this part, or if you want, you can go in simply and get the CSS part of this page by clicking on styles, and the team scores part you will need, and simply copy this part. If you don't want to use the CSSSteal tool, so simply copy this part and highlight it and go to the page here which we edit, and simply paste the CSS you copied, and now things will not look that good. So yeah, this is just experimental stuff, so let's remove it. Okay, so if you want to use the CSSSteal, then it should be used, because it seems that if you get the CSS directly from the page, it will not work that good. So let's use the CSSSteal once again and highlight the part that we wish to get. So let's clear stuff here to make us more easier to handle and get CSS code. So get CSS code again. It seems that the CSSSteal is not handling this part really good. So yeah, this is still a bit in work. So I will be working on this and check on how to get this part on in red, and I will tell you guys. But however, if you inspect this part, you will see that this is team scores, and if we write background color red, yeah, this is pretty good. So let's copy the class matches team score, go here and add a dot, paste the matches team score class, open these curly brackets and write background color red and semicolon update, and now we should see the scores in red, but this is just optional as I told you. Okay, so if you want also to make text appear a bit larger, you can style text using CSS here. Okay, so this is the way you will be able to use Crawlomatic to scrape live scores from WordCamp, and this is how you will be able to also edit the styling of the scraped data. Keep in mind, I use Crawlomatic, which is currently discounted, and CSSSteal, which is free, and WP Add Custom CSS, which is also free. So go ahead guys and use this method to scrape live workup scores or anything else that you wish, because Crawlomatic will be able to do it. Okay, so if you have any suggestions, ideas, or anything else, let me know in the comments of this video. This is all for today. Until next time, have a nice day. Bye bye.